All right, now time to go crypto. I know it's what we've all been waiting for. I just covered a bunch of information about a bunch of different products and showed some great results of things. So I want to go back to the crypto. So, um, the really important part about this is that I know we all have different levels of comfortability with cryptocurrency and different levels of exposure to it. So I want to make sure that if along the way you have any questions, stop me at any time. It's very, very important that as we go from idea to idea and concept to concept, that you are following what crypto is all about. Okay, so let's get started. So, in order for us to talk about what cryptocurrency is, we must define a few terms. So, digital currency, of course. What is digital currency? As basic as it can get, it's payment that exists in purely electronic form. So this virtual digital money is not in any kind of a physical form. You cannot touch it. You cannot hold it. If anyone comes up to you and they're trying to give you some Bitcoin quarters or whatever, don't pay for it. Don't touch it. Okay. So even we're here locally in Raleigh and Durham, North Carolina, our two of the largest malls, Crabtree Valley and South Point, now have a Bitcoin ATM in the mall. What does that look like? Well, not our traditional ATM. People aren't going and taking their cards, putting it into the machine to get money out. They're actually going and they're going to take their card to put money in to buy Bitcoin. Okay. So that's a really, really big difference. It's a whole paradigm shift to how we equate things with ATMs and money and currency. But digital currency is completely, completely electronic. So based on that, how it functions is through something called a blockchain. So what is a blockchain? Blockchain is simply just a digitized public ledger that keeps track of all the transactions. It's its own checks and balances systems, and any transaction has to go through what's called confirmation. So it keeps everything secure, which is why it's cryptic. And it allows for the network as a whole to make sure that everything is valid and true. Okay. So blockchain again is completely digital, and it is really just a checks and balances system and tracking of all transactions within cryptocurrency. So let's put it all together. What is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a digital currency that uses blockchain to function and process electronic transactions and payment. Okay, so it's completely cryptic, as we just mentioned. It's safe, anonymous, and decentralized. So what does that mean? It means that no country, no company, no government, nothing, no central authority regulates the cryptocurrency market. Okay. So even though we as Kuvera are regulated and centralized, the cryptocurrency products and software that we give you access to is in a world that is decentralized. But it actually is a great way to level the playing field for a lot of different people. So let's talk a little bit about Ethereum, because as you see here, so we have some of the symbols for Bitcoin, as we were just talking about. Now, I always tell people, actually, let me go to Bitcoin first. Bitcoin is, it's the current big boy. It's the most valued coin in the market. And it has been around since 2009. And really, it just has taken off in the last year. Now, Ethereum, Monero, Dash, all the other symbols that you see here are all considered altcoins. It doesn't mean that they are, will be less utilized or less valued in the future. Doesn't mean anything's wrong with them. It just means that they're not Bitcoin. Okay, so there's over 2,000, I think even probably, I don't know, 3 or 4,000 now, altcoins. And it just means that it's not Bitcoin. Now, our packages, specifically the crypto mining packs with Kuvera, actually use Ethereum. So I want to take a minute to talk about Ethereum. Why is Ethereum important? And this is the way I explain it to people. Ethereum's network in and of itself is very, very valuable. That's how cryptocurrency actually gets its value, by the technology behind it and the functionality of like it being integrated into different things in everyday life. So why Ethereum? So Ethereum's network, I always tell you, it was kind of like Sprint and Boost Mobile. Okay, so follow me here. With Sprint and Boost Mobile uses Sprint's network, right? Which one is more valuable? Sprint. Sprint all day long, okay? Boost Mobile does not exist without Sprint. They don't function without Sprint's network. So Boost Mobile has built its entire viability as a company on Sprint working and functioning. Okay. Same thing with Ethereum. There's over 20 plus altcoins that actually uses Ethereum's network to function. So what does that look like? It means that these coins that some of you maybe have never even heard of are they're developing their own cells and their companies and their structure or the coin itself based on Ethereum's network and its viability and its function, which gives so much value to Ethereum and its network. That's why even with our crypto mining packs, we mine Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Monero, and Dash, but we always pay out in Ethereum. Why? Because we foresee Ethereum being just as valued as Bitcoin, if not more, in the near future because of its functionality. Bitcoin doesn't possess that. You can't actually, altcoins can't use Bitcoin's network, right? So Ethereum has this very unique space in the market, and it's very, very well known and also very well trusted in the cryptocurrency space. So that is why with our crypto mining packs, we pay out in Ethereum, daily payouts. I'll make another video on the mining packs themselves and we'll kind of go more in depth. I wanted this to be a really quick overview within this part of the presentation so you can just see what is crypto, what is cryptocurrency, and why we chose Ethereum. See you on the next video.